Pecco. Pecco. Oi, Pecco! It's Pecco! Pecora! Pecco. Pecora! Pecco. Go Pecco.
Nothing in the tank. That's the way. Almost there.
Thanks, Pecco.
Sam, glad you're okay. I'll check your order status right. No problems with this cargo. Tarman's analysis should proceed without issue. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm glad we could confirm that Higgs was involved. Though I still don't understand how he escaped the beach. The Ghost Mech forces are definitely under his control. And Higgs is determined to spread weapons to every corner of Australia. The information we retrieved from the device you brought back to us only serves to confirm this. We now know for a fact that the weapons popping up in this region can all be traced back to that factory. But that's not all we've determined. We've also learned about a new type of fabricator, one that wasn't present at the weapons factory. It's not clear where they're being used or what they're producing, but this likely means there may be another factory out there. We'll look into it.
Great work, Sam. That factory won't be capable of producing weapons ever again. The Motherhood should rest a little bit easier with that knowledge. Higgs remains a concern, however. It is indeed possible. It seems we'll need to proceed with upgrading the Magellan mail. As for you, Sam, you need only to continue expanding the network.
For now, Sam, you should return to your private room and get some rest. You...
Becco. Becco. Becco.
She's at it again?
Wait! Looks like clear skies. Let the sun shine tomorrow. It's a Japanese game to predict the weather. I learned it as a kid. This is rainy, cloudy, and sunny. A charm to ward off evil spirits. To help keep tomorrow safe. Hope it's right.
Doesn't it always rain whenever you go outside, though?
Yes. But deep down in my heart, it's really sunny. Always.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let's do this. 明日天気になれ。
There. Now it'll be sunny.
Bye, Sam.
Bye. Whatever.
Sam, the neck injury you suffered during your altercation with Higgs appears to have healed. You know, I've been thinking about what he said at West Fort Knot. He claimed that extinction wasn't his creed, that he wanted to build a world where fear and violence are king. I can only assume that at present he lacks the means to set the last stranding in motion. So instead, he settled for trying to pit people against one another so they can tear the world apart for him. The weapons factory was just a means to that end. All the more reason why we need to rely upon the rope that is the chiral network to bring the whole continent together. But that's not all he said, of course. He wanted to get under your skin with those comments about Loom. to get his revenge by inflicting as much pain and suffering as possible on the undying repatriate. Personally, I think you should try to put it out of your mind. Focus on finishing this journey, and in doing so, finding the closure you need. That's one of the reasons we took to the road, after all. That and finishing the network to bring forth a new plate gate. Let's carry on, Sam. One step at a time.
Sam, Charlie here. You can pick up this main order by access.
Backup. Backup.
Oh boy. Hasta tenkininare. All right. My shoes don't come off. Oh well.
Sam,
Yeah.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one.
You were tossing and turning yet again, Sam. Still having nightmares, I presume? You can try holding me while you sleep if you like. Looks like all your training is paying off, huh?
Sam,
Yeah.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one. That's correct. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Cool.
Backup.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
Backup.
Now leaving neural network coverage.
Backup. Backup. Backup.
Sam, do you remember the coffin Higgs used to make his escape from the weapons factory? Well, it seems we've identified a similar looking op. The mechanic whose shelter you're... He's asked us to go and retrieve this object on his... I'll give you a more detailed briefing as you review. Accept the main order on this delivery term.
Working late, I see. Thanks. Hold on while I check your orders. We assumed this delivery was lost for good, but here you are.
Now displaying your current porter.
Order completed. Well done.
Hello, Sam. Charlie here. This next order requires you to retrieve a piece of cargo. Said cargo is located somewhere within this armed survivalist's base and is a distressingly familiar coffin-shaped. Additional devices of unknown purpose appear to... While much remains unclear, securing the coffin for study may provide us with intel on Higgs. The mechanic is eager to conduct an analysis, and we have every intention of cooperating with him. That's all the additional information I have. There may be more surprises in store for us during this operation. So take all due care in plotting your route and finalizing your equipment loadout. We're counting on you, Sam.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Thanks for the... You're mine. feels good.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Whoa! Sam, did you just stumble? You might be trying to carry too much cargo on your back. If you're going to engage the enemy, I strongly suggest you put your pack down so you can be lighter on your feet. Look there, Sam. It's the coffin. Be careful. Higgs may still be inside that thing.
Back up. Back up.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
Okay. Stretch my legs.
pain. Dreaming with my flame every day. The empty sky is coming. Oh, let's
Almost
clear
there.
ourselves another war.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
I'm glad you could make it. Did you really manage to retrieve the device? I'll need to assess its condition. Looks great to me. Thanks for taking such good care of it. Ah, I know this. I've been looking all over for it. Been waiting a long time for you to get here, friend. I understand you have a Cupid. Then go ahead and connect me to the network.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Fascinating, this ocean of information. Enough for me to make great strides in multiple avenues of research. I hesitate to call it a reward, but I would like to present you with this. It's a classic collectible, sure to help you make lasting memories. I finished my examination of that coffin, and now I can share with you the coffin board schematic. It's essentially a coffin that's been equipped with an electric propulsion unit. Who made it and for what purpose is anyone's guess. I just happened to stumble across the associated data while I was studying the one you recovered. I'm also curious how such a bizarre device came into the possession. Even though the weapons factory has been destroyed, we need to use all methods at our disposal to protect them. The armed survivalists have been making use of... You've seen them yourself, no doubt. Devices that... Weapons are flowing freely again, too. There must be another supplier out there. Perhaps if you ventured into the survivalists' territory, you could find some clues as to the source of the problem. Though I wouldn't risk going in there unprepared. I've been thinking about how I might make vehicles sturdy. Much of the surrounding area is flat and level terrain that's well suited to them. A reinforced ride would be a good... But I still lack the materials and knowledge to complete my design. Which is why I could really use your assistance. Again, it's a coffin. It draws up tar from beneath the ground to create a layer. It's not without its limitations, though. I seriously doubt it will and it's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Test it in the field and see for yourself what you think. Thanks again for all your help. Oh, and by the way, the data scientist just posted a sub-order for you, and sounds like she's got her hands on something intriguing. But I won't keep you.
Sam, the coffin you recovered. APAS's own analysis has concluded that while there is no evidence that Higgs was ever in, the technology it utilizes is undeniably related, meaning it's possible that Higgs is still fabric. Now, as for the coffin board that the mechanic was kind enough to share, it's much more than just a mode of transport. If you're within network coverage, you can hide inside one and retreat into the tar currents. This provides the board you brought back had the very same functionality. So we're very lucky you stole it from the survivalists before they could learn. It would be terrible indeed if we had to contend with enemies attacking from the top. I must commend you on a job well done. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks for doing your part, Sam. I know that wasn't an easy job. The time has come to finally connect East Fort Knot to the chiral network. That said, it will take a while longer for the necessary cargo to be ready for transport. So let's use this time for everyone to get some rest. Between decontaminating the ship and searching for the weapons factory, it's fair to say everyone's been feeling the strain. You and Dolman have had to complete several difficult orders recently, too. Wrap up any pressing and finished business, then return to the Magellan so you can take a break. We have a long road ahead of us, and we need to manage our health to make it to the end. On another subject, would you mind if I borrowed that instant camera the mechanic gave you? I bet Rainey and Tamara would love to try it out. Apparently, they're pretty rare these days. It'll be a fun experience for them.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
You're welcome anytime.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Good morning to you.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Back off. Becco. 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 Becco.